will go down as perhaps the worst president in the history of the United States! Exclamation point. At real Donald Trump. Well, at real Donald Trump, at least I will go down as a president.
And I know people have talked to you about whether or not you want to run. Would you ever?
Never got so bad, I would never want to rule it out totally.
A new world order.
These allegations are false.
Weapons of mass destruction.
The USA Patriot Act.
The blueprint for large corporations. Ones where we are no longer a Christian nation.
Donald Trump confirmed that he is considering a run in 2016.
Do it.
I am officially running for President of the United States.
He will never be president of the United States.
Donald Trump
Will never be elected president of the United States.
People are watching these results come in.
We're going to make this decision now. Donald Trump will be the 45th president of the United States.
I can feel it.
Does it ever seem to you that President Trump has done more than any president in modern history?
In the 10 years I've been involved in politics, I've never seen an administration hit the ground running like this.
I could spend the rest of the hour laying out the accomplishments under the Trump presidency, despite everything thrown at him.
The market just had its 12th straight record close.
Taking action to save as many kids as they can.
We were energy independent under the Trump administration.
More Americans reported being employed than ever before.
Helping those who have served our country in the military to get access to mental health care.
The Great American Outdoors Act is the largest single piece of legislation to support our national parks and public lands.
Created more than 7 million good-paying jobs.
Websites can be held liable in court for having sex trafficking content.
The Abraham Accords, which for any other president would have been multiple peace prizes.
America did not enter into a foreign war.
The employment rate in the U.S. fell to 3.5%.
The First Step Act eases federal sentencing for nonviolent offenders.
Increased funding for historically black colleges and universities.
Allows terminally ill patients easier access to experimental drugs.
Kept the inflation rate low.
Honored with the Bipartisan Justice Award.
Had a massive MS-13 gang problem. 3.9% is the unemployment rate.
Requiring airports to provide lactation rooms for breastfeeding mothers.
Middle-class family income increased nearly $6,000.
A dramatic escalation in his crackdown on illegal immigration.
An advocate for educational choice.
Tariffs on Mexico and Canada.
An act preventing animal cruelty and torture.
Taking out Baghdadi, the head of ISIS, Soleimani, the Iranian general.
Save Our Seas Act commitment to environmental issues.
We're saying Merry Christmas again.
Community development in low-income urban and rural communities.
Help us to remember the importance of fighting off tyranny.
Pulling out of UNESCO, the World Health Organization, the Paris Climate Accords, reassessing NATO and the United Nations.
Stood up for Christianity and the Constitution more than any president in American modern history.
We are stopping the attacks on Judeo-Christian values. Do you miss me yet?
Well, well, well. That is a great Trump ad, and you know I like to share Trump ads with you guys. Welcome back, warriors. It's me, Linda B. Thank you all for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I don't really have to say much, commentary, because that ad says it all. Donald Trump did so many things, but the propaganda media chose not to show it. Yeah. Like that ad I had of a lot of Black people saying they're supporting him and all the great things he did for African Americans in this country. Yes, you can see that. I'll try to remember to link it at the end of this video. Yes, he did that. But somehow I didn't see that video. Gee, I wonder why. That was in my TDS years. And look at all the things he's done. Urban development in, impoverished urban areas. Permanent funding for HBCUs, historically Black colleges and universities, which I am a graduate of. Also, he did so much for making us energy independent. Gas prices were under $2. Remember those days? Low inflation overall, record unemployment. And the numbers are not fudged or, exaggerated like the Biden administration. They're including illegals in their numbers, or the fact that people have to get 2 and 3 jobs to make ends meet. So, just because they'll say something out of the Biden administration, it's not really true. It's just made to look that way. But you have to look at why, because illegals were not an issue under Trump. We still had them, of course, but he was taking care of that. The border was more secure, far more secure than it is now. And illegal immigration hurts Americans because, let's face it, if a company can find a way to pay somebody $2 an hour instead of $25 an hour, they'll do it. And those, the people coming over here illegally, they're over here illegally anyway. So, of course, they don't want to get caught. They'll take anything. They'll take it. And, we have to be paid more because, how things are set up. So a company will do that. And that hurts us every single time. And don't forget the fact that there were no wars, okay? No wars. And the man didn't take a salary. He did not take a salary. Absolutely did not. So I am so grateful that I am going to be able to choose. And I'm going to choose Donald J. Trump this time because he did so much. And what's very important to me about him? Biden's administration is laughable when in their protection of Christianity. They don't protect us. I remember when Obama was president, I did not vote for Obama. I didn't do that now. But my choice were rhinos. But what can you do when the other choice is Obama, an abomination? Okay. But I remember when bakers, when they made marriage equality all over the land. The Supreme Court passed that in June of 2015. And then there were Christian bakers who did not want to make a wedding cake for a same-sex couple. And then there was backlash against those particular companies. The IRS targeted conservative groups as well under Obama. See, Christianity is targeted right now under the Biden administration, and it was also under Obama. And many would argue that Obama is still very influential in what is going on in the current administration, having a mansion just a couple of miles down the road from the White House. So, yeah. Right now, Donald Trump has always protected Christianity, always pro-life, overturning Roe v. Wade, put the U.S. Embassy in Jerusalem. And I can't wait to share with you guys a book that one of my subscribers wrote. And his name is Cliff McAnthony. And Cliff, you and I are going to have to do like a stream together. You're going to have to come on the show. You're just going to have to. I hope you are listening to this, but I'll send you an email. But you guys have got to check this out. It's called Trump the Great. You guys have got to check that out. So the accomplishments under the Trump administration are vast. They really are vast. The media is just promoting him as something else. They don't want us to see that. They want to nitpick every little thing that he says instead of just enjoying the fact that we live in a country with a president that actually cares about the country. The media doesn't care about the country because they want us to be divided and think that this man is racist, when what they should have been doing the whole time is, and I don't expect them ever to do it because they have no morals, fake media, fake news. You have no morals, okay? You should have been promoting the good to unite the country, but you're trying to make him look like a dictator, calling him that Nazi from World War II. You know his name. His initials are AH. I don't think they allow you to say his name, but that is insane. And that's what we're going to probably have to deal with again when Donald Trump wins. But you guys be praying that everything goes the way it needs to go. And I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. On my way to 40,000 subscribers. And I thank you so much for being supportive. Also, catch me on Rumble, ChatWithMeLindaB as one word. Also, you can email me at chatwithmelindab@gmail.com. You all be blessed. Love God, your families, these United States of America. And as I always say, march on, warriors.